Man's world. So I just wanted to take you through the International District, better known as the Albuquerque War Zone. So we got Talon Market over here. This is actually a really good market over here. And, it's sitting right in the middle of a spot that is known for a bad area. They got locked up things burnt down, stuff all broken down. This alleyway here was actually shut down. There's no easement here anymore. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but there's no more easement. Barbed wire on everything. El Loco over there, the carnitas y chicharrones. I never been there, but I've been to Talon Market, and Talon Market's got some interesting things. They also do the year of the dragon every year over there, Chinese New Year, with the lion dragons. So this is Louisiana Boulevard here, walking south from Central and heading towards Zuni, heading towards Gibson. This is Acoma Road. Usually people hanging out, people trying to find a place to sleep, stay warm. It's cold at night. I feel bad for the people out on the streets, and they got to deal with this, and it's not cool. There's people right there trying to stay warm on the sidewalk. A beautiful Buddhist temple right here in the middle of it as well. I believe that whoever owns Talon Market owns this whole entire block. Been buying up the whole thing. Got all kinds of car detailing, auto repair, and wheels and tires. California tires right here. They're actually breaking ground over here, and they got construction going over here at the temple. There used to be a building right here in front, and it blocked the temple, and now they opened it up and it looks beautiful, and they're digging down. So I believe that they're building a new sub ground level. I don't know, maybe that's where they'll be cooking, or maybe that's their storage. Maybe that's going to be their ashram, their temple for prayer ceremonies. But that's a beautiful temple over there. Arturo's Mexican food. I heard this is a really good spot to eat. They have good food and stuff right here next to the California Wheels and Tires. Church's Chicken. There's a dispensary right here on the corner of Zuni and Louisiana. You got all kinds of cameras everywhere. Cameras all over the place. We got what they call shot spotters. And shot spotters are they are basically like microphones that hear when bullets ring off. I'm gonna cross real quick. Try to get across over here. The Allsup's down the way over here, closed down. There's also the paleta place down there that was. I forget what his name was. The guy from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. He had that little ice cream spot. Oh yeah, you got Enchanted Leaf dispensary right here on the corner, across from churches. Right here on Zuni and Louisiana. So yeah, a lot of people they say they don't want to walk through the war zone or even drive through it. There was a listing the other day on what's the one thing you never want to do in Albuquerque, and there were so many comments on I believe it was on Facebook, and they were saying, oh, I'll never drive through the war zone, never go to the war zone, never do any business in the war zone. And it's not the greatest place to be, but there's problems everywhere and all over the world. At least there's a running bus that comes through here, picks people up when they need to. There's businesses that are still thriving. You got insurance agencies. There's a church over here. They hold a temple all the time, you know. And then you always have traffic coming through here. So you know who always comes through the war zone is the soldiers and the military. All those who are going to Kirtland Air Force Base. This place is always busy. And then also, Louisiana is kind of like a little mini highway, right? And they run all the way down to Gibson. So then they can take Gibson down to I-25 and then get out of town, go south if they're working in, you know, Isleta, down in Los Lunas, Belen, Socorro, down that way. So yeah, there's all kinds of little businesses over here, apartments. You got apartments here. Sometimes you got issues with apartment places and stuff. This little spot right here is a little hidden spot. Elotes. If you know about elotes, that's the hidden spot right there. Go check them out in the evening times. $3, I believe, yeah, for a cup of corn. With all the limon and the chili, the tajin, all of it. All right, so now we're getting up here to Bell and Louisiana. You guys probably hear about Bell Street all the time on the news. ABQ Raw, Cop Watch, ABQ Cop Watch, all, you know, Bell, Trumbull. You're always hearing things happening on Bell and Trumbull, right? And along Central, anywhere along Central. So that's Bell Avenue. Going towards Wyoming that way. That neighborhood over in that way, you know, I pretty much don't walk through there. But you got all these other places. You got appliances for sale for cheap. You got the tire spot here for cheap if you ever need to get your tires fixed. There's a little preschool over here. They just fixed that place up and then they fenced it off. That place, actually, the fence, when they first built the fence, there was a cop that was racing through something without its lights on and hit a car, and they smashed into that fence. This place, the Louisiana Meat Market, all of your guys, the street tacos come from there. The Louisiana Meat Market. So those of you who don't want to go through the war zone, but you love all them taco trucks, that's where it comes from, right there. Hakatumi Pond, little Sunshine Market there on the corner. This place, it's so sad it shut down. So close to where we live too. This dispensary was pretty good for a minute. Yeah, but lots of little places. There was a laundromat that was opened up over there, and then they shut down. There's a karate dojo. This place has been here for years. Karate dojo's still open. You got the Sunshine Market over here on the corner, next to the auto, the Gennaro's Auto. I heard he's pretty good. And then next door to the karate shop, the karate dojo, is a Size Food Mart, which has been around for like, I don't know, at least like 20 years, I guess. And it got burnt down. For the last few years of me living in this neighborhood, every year they had new graffiti, or actually murals, that were painted up on the wall. And then this place got burnt down. Eventually the murals got painted over. But this is Size Food Mart. We used to get our water right here on the corner. They had an ice chest. You'd walk in right there, pay for your goods. They had groceries. They had a freezer section. You could get dairy, ice cream. And then over on this side, this wall right here, this used to be where our friends would put all kinds of different seasonal murals up. And the last one was a Halloween one. There you can see Cruella de Vil, and then there's a Halloween pumpkin, and I forgot what was behind here, but they covered it all up. So that's all done there. This is Trumbull. Right here is an elementary school. Emerson Elementary School just right back there. So, this is a family area. Kids play here. This is I believe, an elderly home or a mentally, I don't know, like a home for the disabled and mentally challenged, or maybe. And then you got ladies over here on the corner who are spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, yeah, in Espanol. You got the bus running through here always. So this is a route 157. If you ever need the bus, this with 157 goes everywhere. Goes all the way up to almost to Rio Rancho, all the way to the Cottonwood Mall, basically, over there by Cibola High School. Goes up to Louisiana to Montgomery. It goes to the mall, Coronado Mall. It goes up to Montgomery, travels all the way down past the freeway to where it turns to Montano. Travels to Montano, and then somewhere at that point, I don't know where it goes, Eagle Rock or Eagle Nest or somewhere down some roads. You got Los Tacos del Rey. I heard that place is good, but I haven't been there. A little massage parlor, Metro, PCS, phone shop. You got the Dulceria. They get you get your piñatas there and your candy and stuff. And then the Panaderia, it's a bakery. And then Eclipse Event Center. There's actually a nightclub right here too. So those of you who don't want to check out the war zone, there's quite a few things. And then pretty much from this point on, I gotta walk still quite a few ways. But then there's like Van Buren Middle School, and then there was a park that was back behind there, and they are revamping it now. And yeah, see how nice this place is. But they had to fence it off because you got issues with trespassing and loitering and things like that. A lot of times, you see trash on the street. A lot of times it's worse. It actually doesn't look too bad today. School zones keep the kids safe, even in the war zone. You got the airport with airplanes just flying right here, real close by. We got the airport real close, the Air Force Base. So I would think that would bring security, actually, to this area. Got interesting lights and solar lighting and stuff here nowadays. Between a light pole and another light pole. Like, I don't know why they installed this light pole. I guess this is for when the power goes down. They make sure that that the corner here is all lit up. That this area, our war zone area, is all lit up or something, I guess. And then this light has a little blue beam on it or something weird. I don't know. And you keep on walking further and further, and it just goes into homes and apartments, Van Buren Middle School, and then eventually you'll get to the Kirtland Air Force Base. So that's pretty much going through the war zone. I mean, if we actually walk through that whole area and walking down to where the park used to be, I mean, when the park was open before they fenced it off, then it was like basically a homeless, like Camp City, just a tent city over there. And they're rebuilding it now. So there's not too many people who just hang out or anything like that, And then you walk into like this area, and it's pretty nice actually. You got nice homes. You got people with nice cars and things. So I mean, the war zone, people talk about the war zone, and it's all depending block per block within the whole city of Albuquerque. You could be in one spot, and then a block away you got nothing but like apartments and projects kind of things, and people who don't got too much money or anything. See, like people just leaving tires out and things. The alleyways, usually there's people walking up and down alleyways and stuff like that. But then you got really nice homes. They may got bars on their windows, yeah. Not all the windows. But yeah, most of the homes are all secured and things, but you still got a nice home. It's pretty quiet. I walked through this whole area just now with y'all, and it's pretty nice. There's a school over here. You got kids that they play outside and stuff like that. You walk down this way, and then there's I believe there's a library on San Pedro, Zuni, San Pedro Central. That's also, really bad war zone area. But yeah, what street is this? Kentucky, all the way up to Zuni. There's probably stuff closer to Zuni, closer to Central. But once you come down into this way, you can see it's just a really nice, normal neighborhood in Albuquerque, just like anywhere else. You can hear the birds chirping. Kids are probably in class right now, although there's not too many cars here, so I don't know. Do they have session today? Usually this parking lot would be full for the teachers. But yeah, you can see high fences and things, but still nice neighborhood. So I just wanted to bring you guys through the war zone, Albuquerque war zone, and give you a little bit different perspective on what it's like. And that's walking right down the main strip on Louisiana into the war zone. We could walk all the way to San Pedro, and there's a park over there. I'm sure there's some people sleeping in the park, but where else are they gonna sleep? I say, if they're sleeping overnight, there's no kids playing there at the park. If they learn to clean up after themselves, that would be helpful, nicer. And if they respect it that at the park where kids play, and maybe they should move on and come back at night, just let them sleep there. But yeah, they might defecate in the park, and that's what I mean. Like, if they would learn how to keep it clean up after themselves, it would be nice. But this is a really nice neighborhood. Look at Indiana and what's this? Southern. Indiana and Southern. I don't even know where I'm headed. I'm going the whole complete wrong way of where I live. Look at this also. Along the school right here, they got beautiful murals. Check out this mural right here. That's pretty cool. Art is immort. Does it say important? Immortat. I don't know what that means. So yeah, it's different here. And hey, I see there's people in Europe. People regularly nap on public streets and are not harassed as napping. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is like, people should be allowed to like sleep in the park. I should be allowed to just like take a nap, doze underneath the tree, right? Like, look at this tree. You just be able to sleep right there. Like, they're not worried about that being part of their yard, right? People should be allowed to. But look at this beautiful artwork. They say here in the war zone. Look at this. Oh, look at the turtles, handprints. And always, look at water's life. All about the water. See? The different beautiful things that you can find in the war zone. And you see how quiet it is? But then again, I'm not going to lie. Last night, right around bedtime, I heard at least four gunshots go off. Pop, 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 pop. It was like two, and then two more. So yeah, that does happen. But that happens between individuals who got some kind of issues or tiff that are on the street. Maybe there was some illicit substances and transaction that didn't go right, together. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Together. It's really nice. And then look up here. Stop ice raids. You got like little hidden messages all within. But yeah, and then it just, keeps going on. Neighborhood after neighborhood. You keep going all the way to like San Mateo. That's where the old Walmart was, and they closed that down, and I don't know. So, but you can see right here, it's a beautiful little neighborhood, and look at rosemary bushes growing. These people have no bushes growing. Whatever you want. They got the xeriscaping yards. Some people got grass growing. Like, they're nice neighborhoods. These people need their yards clean. I might be able to get a job over here. Be like, hey, you want me to come pull these? $20 an hour. I'll pop it out real quick. All right, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to give you a different perspective on the Albuquerque war zone, or also known as the International District. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This is Dan the Glass Man, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Let me make sure there's no more comments here before we go. Oh, hold on, I can't read. Gotta bounce. Have a wonderful day. Oh, you too. Right on. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching the Glass Man's World. Have a good one. Love and blessings.